When I got my first radio job, it was very, very difficult to get a radio job. I walked to a radio station, Kiss FM to be precise, when that just launched, with my friend called Wambua. We said, we have a talent. I said, we met Carol Ndambuki. She was like, so, how do we help you? We are looking for a job. We're back at Rwanda. So they took us to a gentleman called John Wilkins. He was a programs manager. So, do you have any certification? None. Any school? None. And you believe you have what it takes? Yes. Oh, dear Lord. They said they have already picked their talents from Capital FM, but then mine again, Carol took all this big out. So there was no job for us. And that was it. We left. And I always ask myself, when you're paying the production, you can always tell the sound engineer will pay this much, the producers pay this much, the directors will pay this much. Up to a point, I was doing my own show. It's my show. It's Churchill live. But there are people earning more money than I am. Then you pause and ask yourself, what is not happening here? And I think for artists, before you understand that, it takes a lot, because someone has to do for you the paperwork, someone has to produce for you. You have to be able to step back and say, I'm more than this. So when we started this voiceovers at Sounds and Pictures in 2000, and I remember they gave us an opportunity to do an advert. Yeah, Royco, choosing it. That's where my thinking changed. First of all, I didn't know. It was a Swahili a script, very simple. Royco Mchuzi Mix. Kila mlo una hadithi yake. Very simple. But the people producing that ad were Muzungus from South Africa. Yeah, you bought, those of you been to Sounds and Pictures, you know the big deck and then there's a window, that the Muzungus are the clients. So they pick the top 5 voices. We have to do that one sentence. Now that one sentence, do you know how much it was to do that voice? It was 250,000 shillings. I was living in Makongeni, paying 2,000 shillings rent, acting theater every other day, and I still had arrears. I used to work from Makongeni, Kajanyoro, L2.3 to Kenyan National Theatre. I had to do 3 plays so that I can make it, have 9,000 at the end of the month. Am I saying the truth of it? Because you are paid per show. Per show is 500 bob. But they won't pay you for rehearsals throughout the month and the transport. You pay 500 shillings. Ile siku audience itaingia. So you have 5 shows. Friday 1, Saturday 2, Sunday 2. Those are 5 shows. So how much is that? 2,500. Okay? So how many shows do you need to break even so that you can survive in Nairobi? You need 3 scripts per month. So unafanya moja hapa, the Vision Theatre, you do another one with Art Streets, you do another one with Phoenix. Do you know what that means? Your mind is like blowing up. All those lines, and you're the main act. Akukwa, the superstar, no. It's 500, it's 500. And so we got an opportunity to do that voice. Whoever was going to be appointed to do that, 250,000. Bro, when Dave Kabeza, the agent, told me I'm part of the 5 people who have qualified to go and do that final voice, Sikulana. I'm telling you the truth. Need to talk about from 6:30 a.m. I was so out 7. Before they opened, I was there at 8,000. You know what it is? I was there. Boss, umekuja mapema sana, si ufungua naye. No, usikuwe na shida, usikuwe na problem. I'm okay. I was at Tangojea. And I waited. I've not even had breakfast. Because I'm thinking 250,000, my life will change completely. So they come, 9, open the gates, Muzungu's trooping. We given the scripts, the 5 of us. But Baruch Matete was there. We had another guy who was, I tried to, jamani kwa nazipiga zote sana. I tried to, Paxson is behind all the actors in Kenya. Then, so I was the first one. Because I was just saying, hii pesa mara moja tukienda. So, aborting, this is not about this true story. What is in my mind? What is in my mind? It's a very simple sentence. Roycom choosing it. Kila mlo una adi. It's very simple. I get my 250,000. First one, can we have the 5 explanation? Do you have the script? Are you ready for the first take? I have been ready since yesterday, like this is 7 people. Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready for the first take? First, what's your name? I said, Daniel Ndambuki. Daniel who? Daniel Ndambuki. Daniel Ndambuki. You know it's my name. You're correcting my name. My name is Daniel Ndambuki. Not Ndambuki. It's Daniel Ndambuki. Okay, Ndambuki. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. Can you go for the first take? Should have known about your shida zangu zinaanzia. Are you ready for the first take? Yes. Go. Niliangalia hiyo script. I saw my shida zangu zote zimeisha. Hapa ndio naama mabondeni, maisha yangu inahamia hapa. One take. Roll to the beat. Kila mlo kuna hadithi yake. Nimemaliza mchezo. I was excuse me, hold it. No. Now take time. Take time. You're talking about food. Just give it a second to take them. Be good. Are you ready, Mr. Daniel? Want to take a break? No. I'm ready. Our new voice projection wanataka. Hawajisikia sauti kama hii. Ready for take? Yes. Go. Ni sauti wanataka. Welcome to the next. Daniel is not a political rally. We're talking about food. Do you mind? You're going for the final and last take if you don't mind. Please, Daniel. Just we need to get it right. I'm ready. It's okay. I can do it. Guys, go for the take. I'm ready. Very good. Sasa you know, even I'm not thinking about the script. Sasa ni maisha yangu wao wanataka kuharibu hapa. Naona sijui nani ametumwa shetani. Daniel, usisikie hata wakisema hizo vitu wanasema, Daniel, are we together? Can you go for the take? Yes. Sasa we're talking about make it delicious. Make it, yes, I know, delicious. Just make it look, it's food you're talking about. Yes, I know. I know how to talk about it. So, I decided to, right, Coach Daniel, do you see the one in the script? So, Daniel, welcome to this. Are you getting a bit emotional? Daniel, do you need time? Welcome, Daniel, it's alright, thank you. That's the last second. That's how you pray in my meeting. As a pastor, how's it? Someone got the 250,000. I had no representation that Mr. Guy is talking about. I had no idea what I'm worth in the first place. I didn't know how to hold myself. It was about me and my emotions. And even if I take 250, where am I taking it? 250 was a lot of money back then in 1999. Because they brought up a piece of land in Cameroon. So many years later, I came across the same script way after joining radio. That was KBC, Citizen, what we're doing now. And after a lot of bad contracts, and me not understanding my worth and my value, when I come down and I had to involve lawyers, how much should I be paid? How much is this? Be willing to pay that extra money to be advised. So we were able to do that. And the day I went to do it, after many years, the same Muzungus, they never died. It showed up. Now this time it was as scanners. But this time the project was different. Because I had known my value, and they knew my value, and had built on my value. So when I walked as scanner Valley Road, it wasn't, are you ready for the fact that it was, how are you, Mr. Daniel? Great to see you. Are you ready for, you might have a drink, so have a drink. Are you ready to go for the take? That was okay. Same script I did over 10 years ago. All right. Mr. Daniel. Roy choose kila mlo una hadithi yake. Thank you very much. And I was paid 300,000 shillings. It's not that my voice had changed. It's not that I was different. It's that the value had changed. I was on radio. I'm not the one who presented myself to go and sign that thing. In fact, what happened, because they used it on radio and television, and those mobile, whatever cinema, so what happened, the contract changed. It was audio, visual, same voice. So instead of the 250, 300, I had to get updated to 2.5 million. That's what Mr. Kitaisa did. And that's what we want to extend to the youth out here. That they can come here and the leadership. We collect all these talented people across the county. We put them in a program here. They give a certification. They know their value. So by the time they're out of this institution, we're talking about leaders. You're just not going there with a talent, bare-chested. You can be a very good fighter, but you're not tactical. We just had a conversation with content creators the other day, and that's another big field you need to address. Because nowadays, becoming a millionaire is very easy. You just need to trend. You just need to pull a ukibe and be consistent on it. Or that nyako lady, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be anybody's role model. Go through the mud. As long as at the end of the month you're getting some few coins here and there. But again, you lose it. Because it needs to be directed. And so everyone nowadays, you go to Nairobi, is a content creator on Sunday. They never went through the staff training went through with Dero Gama, those great directors back in the day. That discipline. And I hope Professor Amos is gonna, even as we get this team here, the number one thing we're going to emphasize is discipline. Talent is good. We have so many talented people. But if you do not have the discipline, then it becomes a challenge even to finish the course. And then by the time you're handed to Mr. Gitai, who's in the foundation, we're building the second floor, then he's dealing with a refined person. So my prayer is, even as we identify the talents, and it's quite unfortunate, really, if you ask me, when we ask for submission for people to register for this free, fully funded program, the youth don't get it. At our dreaming. But when I say Churchill show is coming to Mombasa, I'm looking for talents. I get thousands of people there. Why? Because wanaona tawapatia 5,000 and maybe 20 after show. But they need to know they need to stand together. So hiyo narudi tena kwa kusomesha these artists. This is why you need to be here. You need to learn. As we fought the hard way through the mud of 25 years, so that we can be able to say, And you see, when we talk about creative economy, this was stated in the office of the presidency. This was big problem is. So Juicy, when they put us as the chair of the Techno Creative Committee, and I could see the politics in the WhatsApp groups, I was like, okay, we want to progress moving forward, ama tunataka kuwa hii kitu. And then of course we had all the superstars on my stable, and of course, you know, Kenyans can talk. Who was young, huyu akobe, huyu hapana, who was not going anywhere. Then we forget the big prize. It's not about a bubble. And from the word go, I talked about the confusion between the Ministry of Sports, Art, Culture. It's so confusing. What we have here, it should be a vessel on its own. Something that has deliverables. It should be under presidential unit. That was my advice for that. So that it can be handled with the seriousness that it deserves. It needs to be a parastatal. Because right now, we go under the Ministry of Arts, and Agenda, ama to go under the Ministry of Youth. Where are we? Are we under the Ministry of ICT? Because that's where the content is going. Where are we? Where is this creative economy? Everyone is talking about creative economy. Where is it? Ziko wapi ofisi? Where are the offices for creative economy? Mr. Kitai, maybe I need to pay a visit. Yes, everyone is talking about creative economy. It's like carbon credit. Everyone is talking about carbon credit. There's money coming. Carbon credit. You need to wanataka tupande wapi? Where do they want it now? Money is coming for carbon credit. Where we are? Is there for a page of the newspaper? Trillions are coming for carbon credit. Carbon meeting. Where? There's also money coming for creative economy. Yes. Where? Where do we start? And I think he was to be asked, Mr. Petani, you have to have this discussion with the people in the big office. And it has to be a concerted effort for all of us here. Because whatever we're trying to achieve here, if you don't have full support from the government of the day, full support from the president, then we go back to the same cycle. And I'm glad KRA is here. Mnajua kukata pesa. You know, hiyo effort wanafanyaga wakaekaidu hata watoe pesa. Okay, hata wakikusanya pesa watapeleka kwa ofisi gani ya creative economy? Where is this money being taken to? Where? You see the problem? Where is this money being taken to? Okay, America imepeana 3 billion to creative economy. Where do we start? Where? Hollywood wants to come to Kenya. Sawa. Inaanzia wapi? Do we start at the cultural center? Do we start with the Ministry of Arts and Gender with Aisha Juma? Is it taken to Ministry of Wambua because that's where the youths are? Or is it taken to Orlando's office, which is ICT? That's where what TikTok work for the content creators. Where is this money taken to? You see, if we don't define that, we tie. Whatever we're doing here is futile. And that discussion needs to happen. As we start this, that negotiation, and you can call me, we need to have this serious conversation around the table. Because as long as we're not around the table, we become part of the menu. And that's what artists have become for the longest time. So before we become that food again, that menu, I'm sure, even as we start this amazing program behind the scene, it doesn't have to, for us to go back as we progress, say we need to have one other meeting from the stakeholders to the government and see how we can move this thing forward. It's quite unfortunate that most of us, the talented ones, back in the day, the finals were at the State House Nairobi. After going through the zonal, divisional, district, provisional, we never made it past division in our school because we used to shrub. So Wakamba, badala ya juu ni you. So it was a challenge. So from 144, we couldn't go past division, it was difficult. So I came here in Nairobi not as an artist, as someone else. My vision was not that. So hii nilijipata nimeingia. So that generation ilimalizia State House wakapewa soda na mkate. So it's not only the youths who are talented, we have older guys who are doing accounting, but really their calling is in the arts. I hope just the same way we have parallel education classes, you can create that space for them, and maybe with time, the second year, we can incorporate senior people who have the talent and what it takes.